Let's begin today by understanding the differences between synchronous and asynchronous communication. Synchronous communication can be defined as real-time communication between two people. An example of this would include face-to-face conversation or a telephone communication. Asynchronous communication can be sent at any time without regard to whether or not the receiver is ready. It is not time dependent. For example, an email, a phone call, unless it's at a specific time, is asynchronous. What is e-learning? Simply put, e-learning is training provided via computer or other digital device, allowing technology to facilitate learning anytime, anywhere. What is synchronous e-learning, and how is it different from asynchronous e-learning? Synchronous e-learning involves online studies through chat and video conferencing. This kind of learning tool is real-time. It is like a virtual classroom, which allows students to ask and teachers to answer questions instantly through instant messaging, which is why it is called synchronous. Rather than taking lessons alone, students associating themselves with synchronous e-learning software or online courses can easily interact with fellow students and their teachers during the course. Asynchronous e-learning can be carried out even while the student is offline. Asynchronous e-learning involves coursework delivered via web, email, and message boards that are then posted on online forums. In such cases, students ideally complete the course at their own pace, by using the internet merely as a support tool, rather than volunteering exclusively for an e-learning software or online interactive class. What is synchronous collaboration? Synchronous and asynchronous communication tools are used to facilitate collaboration between individuals and groups of people, and are particularly useful for e-learning environments. A wiki is a synchronous and asynchronous communication tool for e-learning and collaboration. What is blended learning? Blended learning is an education program, formal or non-formal, that combines educational materials in the form of online digital media with traditional classroom methods. It requires the physical presence of both teacher and student with some elements of student control over time, place, path, or pace. Why is blended learning important? Blended learning is important because it breaks down the traditional walls of teaching, ones that don't work for all students. And now, with access to present-day technologies and resources, we can tailor the learning experience to each student. What are the benefits of blended learning? Any program that combines traditional classroom training with computer-based or online training is reaping the benefits of blended learning. Let's look at a few reasons why blended learning is effective. First of all, it caters to all different types of learning styles. It includes visual, auditory, and written components. It allows for the delivery of information to be spread out over time and through a variety of resources and mediums. Having so many different learning components helps keep learners on their toes and highly engaged. It allows students to learn at their own pace and their own ability level. By including a virtual environment, learning is not limited to a physical classroom. Learning can happen in long periods, in bits and pieces, from home. It allows increased flexibility as it enables anytime, anywhere learning. And it eliminates the need to attend classes, which allows a further geographical reach. What is a flipped classroom? It is an instructional strategy and a type of blended learning that reverses the traditional learning experience by delivering instructional content, often online, outside of the classroom. It moves activities, including those that may have traditionally been homework, into the classroom. Here are some highly recommended e-learning online tools, both for you and your students to use. Duolingo for language practice. Adobe Spark for media and video production. Canva for media production. YouTube Creative for video production. Pixabay for royalty-free pictures, graphics, and videos. Dictionary.com. The University of Iowa's app for pronunciation. PBWorks for wikis. And WordPress for designing websites and blogs. These are just a few of the many e-tools out there that can help you and assist your students with the learning of the English language. Blended learning can help you and your students meet goals, learn in an interactive fashion, and not fall behind because they are not physically there. Remember, no two classes are exactly the same. There's always tweaking to be done. But if you follow what we've done and discussed here today and use your creativity, teaching language to anyone should always be fun.